Greetings, greetings. Greetings from Queen Yenn here at OU Marketplace at OU Botanical Gardens. By the way, for those who are watching this and you don't know, that's what you're seeing in the background. I am recording from our marketplace that has all type of a wide range of products. You can shop the store online. And if you are in Atlanta and you have a product line, you can consign in OU Marketplace. That's what you're seeing is several consigners. We even have some new consigners now, including one who sells houseplants, fresh pressed juice, one that sells vegan treats and desserts. I think that's our newest one. Oh, that sells our fragrances. And so OU Marketplace is growing. We would love for you to come and shop. Some items are only in person, but other items are actually available online. So you can shop with us at ouministries.com. You will see a shop button. So coming with a word, per usual, it's been something that's been on my mind. It's actually become kind of a mantra this week. And that is what you think you know is how it's going to go. What you think you know is how it's going to go. And so I found myself saying this to a few people this week, just encouraging them, hey, listen, don't come to conclusions about things, especially the things that you don't, like, things that things that you would rather not be reality, because what you conclude, what you know, that becomes your reality. And so, examples, you may be trying to reconcile a relationship or desire to have reconciliation within a relationship, but you find yourself going, but I know how he is, or I know how she is. And trust me, I know them. I know them. Well, you won't find, it's going to be a difficult time finding reconciliation within that relationship. You want to change the narrative around it. You can say something like, it's working itself out. It's working itself out. As you think about it, or someone asks, well, how's your relationship with your mom going? How's your relationship with your ex going? Whatever it may be, it's working itself out, and leave it at that. But if you find yourself uttering, well, I know how it's going to go and I know how they are and all of those different things, that's exactly how it's going to go. And I'm hearing a lot of narratives around, politics and what's going on in the world, what's going on with the government, what's going on with how well, at some point this is going to happen and that is going to happen. Watch your mouth. Your word is your wand. As a man thinketh, so is he. Mind becomes matter. Thought becomes things. These are universal principles that are real. And it applies to you. So your ego can say, well, you can't be positive all the time. I'm just being realistic and all these different type of things. You're right. When you say I'm just being realistic, you're absolutely right. You're just being one that call into realization whatever it is that you speak. When you say I'm just being realistic, you are one that is calling into realization whatever it is that you're speaking. So you may want to check yourself. You may want to check who you're talking to. You may want to check what you're watching. You may want to check, because if you find yourself uttering words or things that you wouldn't want to experience that. Oftentimes I have individuals come up to me and they'll, well, did you know what's happening with USDA? You know what happened with agriculture? You know what's happening? I don't want to hear that. You don't serve the same God that I serve. Clearly. I'm not even being funny or throwing shade. But I'm going to protect my portals. I'm going to protect my gates. Protect your gates. So I don't want to hear that. I don't even want to imagine that. I don't want to imagine that. I'd like to imagine something different for myself and for the world. And I know that imagination is powerful. My prayers are powerful. My words are powerful. So I'm going to watch my mouth. So to you who, you find yourself, quite attached to what you find to be realistic or realism, you got to be real. And I hear some people say, I understand praying and affirming. Pardon me. I understand praying and affirming, but you got to be real. You can't just not be realistic. And to that, I say, You clearly don't understand what is the true reality. To be real, it has to be something that is fixed. The only thing that is fixed in this world is the reality of the Almighty. It's the reality of God. It's the reality of the laws of life. It's the reality of the laws of the universe. That's the only thing that is fixed. And amongst those realities or those laws, thought become things. You attract where you're vibrating at. If you're vibrating at a frequency of fear, at a frequency of doubt and anxiety and worry, you're going to attract exactly those things that are in alignment with those things. And so I encourage you, remember that God is the most gracious, most merciful. The reality of God is we experience grace constantly. That's the reality of God. God is not this separate thing or person or entity separate from you. God is a reality. God is principle. God is law. So the reality of God is we experience grace and mercy and guidance and protection all the time. If that is not your truth, that is not your reality, then you're going to experience whatever you find to be true and whatever you find to be your reality. It's your choice as conscious beings. And so I have been uttering, hey, listen, what you think you know, that's how it's going to go. So the other thing I have been uttering that I want to share before I go is I release the fear of the unknown because of what I know to be true. That's the other side of the spectrum. I release the fear of the unknown because I know what is true and I affirm it. Ashe. All right. So I hope that was a word. Whoever that was for, there you go. I pray that it was resonant to you and you take it with you in your heart, that it is inspiring and encouraging on your journey, that it can be a word that can wash any stress, any anxiety, any fear, any tightness away from your heart, away from your mind, and that you can walk this land. You can walk this, such a blessed, blessed, blessed blessing to be able to be here alive and well, conscious beings, still having an opportunity to experience your divine plan and purpose in life. Walk it light. Be light, my friends. Be light, my friends. And constantly remember, fuse back with, connect back with, connect your mind with divine mind and divine truth constantly. In the face of struggles, in the face of terror and all those different things, you need not to be afraid. Okay? You need not to be afraid. If whatever's happening, you may not like it, it may be scary to you, but trust and believe. Ultimately, it's for the good. Affirm that in your life, affirm peace in your life, affirm wellness in your life, wealth, happiness, joy. Constantly affirm it, constantly look for it, constantly give thanks for it. Milk it when you experience it, and when you're not experiencing it, give thanks for life. Give thanks that this life ebbs and flows, that you can call on that joy, you can call on that peace. Give thanks for the power of the tongue, the power of the word. Stay in gratitude. It's no need for you to stress. It's no need for you to worry. Be easy, my friends. Be easy, my friends. All right. All right. So this message is connected to a newsletter for those who are watching this as a replay on YouTube. If you're not a part of my weekly newsletter, you can join at that link in the description below. It will take you to this week's newsletter. And also, while you're there, you have the opportunity to subscribe. In that newsletter, you will find out, you will get little jewels like this. You will also get the replay of Sunday fellowship. Every Sunday, I do a Sunday fellowship at 11 o'clock Eastern time. 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time, live. So you can join live, or you can find it as a replay every Sunday when we join, except the last Sunday where we do not have our Sunday fellowship. And so you'll get that replay. You'll also get the service special for the month. Take advantage of that. I do offer spiritual coaching, counseling, life coaching, wellness coaching, any type of coaching you need, any type of support or counsel you need to really live your best life or really stand in your highest being. So, those coaching sessions can be used for a variety of things. You can either choose that, or you can choose to sit with me, talk with me, and I can help guide you to what service is best for you. Those type of services are natal chart reading. If you don't know your birth chart, you want to get an understanding of your birth chart and what it really means for your life. It's also wellness coaching. If you really are looking at elevating your life in a certain kind of way, either physically, emotionally, spiritually, you can get coaching in that standpoint where we create your Livity plan so you can begin to live that Livity plan so you can live out that best experience of your life. I do oracle card readings and a wide range of other things. I do anti-inflammatory sessions. I do one that I call the reset bundle. Well, it includes a clearing, um, uh, a reading as well as counsel. So it's a wide range of services, and I'm oftentimes doing a service special. Every month I have a service special. And when I do have the service special, keep in mind that you can book for the month or you can book in a month that's, in another month, and you can book multiple sessions, whatever that special is, or multiple services, whatever that special is. All right. Well, peace and love. I pray that you will continue to be courageous enough to walk your divine path and walk it brazenly, boldly. Ashe, amen. I mean. Peace, y'all.